Okay, hey everybody, it is Cleta Colson-Eyre. It's May 1st, 2020, and I just wanted to get on here for directors and maybe possibly consultants too. I have to decide what I'm going to share. But anyway, I wanted to go over just some of the things that are going on that we got in our director's memo today and some of the contests, and just kind of make sure everybody understands what everything means. Because I find if you wait until the 7th or 10th or 14th of the month, you're like behind, right? So it's always good to May 1st, just jump in there and go, all right, what's Mary Kay doing? How can I explain it? How can I talk to my team about it? Okay, so let's just start off the bat. So the first thing is the Great Start Double Cash Bonus for independent beauty consultants. So this one, we've done it before. All this is anyone that finishes their Great Start this month, okay? Whether it was, $600 or whether maybe they signed up in February and they came in with a $200 order and they do $400 in May. But it's anyone that signed up February, March, April, or May, the 4 months, February, March, April, and May. So any of those that finish up, then their recruiter is going to get a $100 bonus instead of a $50 bonus. Of course, for directors, we already get a $100 bonus, and it's part of the fast cash, the fast pay, and so they'll get it like within 2 days. However, I want to bring this to your attention. They do need to sign up for direct deposit. So I have, I'll give you an example. I have a girl that signed up last month. She's my personal, and she got 2 recruits last month, and they did not place the order. We got them, we got them yesterday, and so we didn't have time to get their orders in. So they're probably going to do their qualified order in May. All right. And so the exciting thing about that is she will get a $200 bonus. But to get the fast pay, I got to make sure she has gone under InTouch, which it asks them on InTouch. It asks them on InTouch if they want to set up their direct deposit. But most of them probably don't do it. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure anyone that gets a recruit immediately say, listen, we need to get your direct deposit done so that we can make sure because you get that money this week, right? If they do their order this week. So that's the fast cash, the fast cash, but it's the double bonus. So instead of $50, they're going to get $100. Okay, so that's number one. All right, the next thing is the twice as nice promotion, and I just want to make sure you don't get confused. This is not double credit like we normally have. It's called twice as nice, and there's a reason for that, but it's very similar to double credit. And basically what it's going to do is there's 3 areas that this counts for. It doesn't count for money in your pocket, okay? What it counts for is a contest. The seminar, Circle of Achievement, Circle of Excellence, it counts, so unit circles. It counts for the National Court of Sales, and it counts for the National Court of Sharing. And also the area court of sales, like if you're in the Mary Kay National area or your own national, okay? Also the unit court of sales, all right? So that's what it counts toward. And basically everything you do, and there's limits, and I'm gonna tell you what it is, but everything you do in May, they're gonna start you off July 1st and give it to you to start your seminar year of 2021 with that amount. So let's talk about it. So let's first talk as a sales director. The max that they are going to let you keep for the next year, okay, is 20,000 wholesale, 40,000 retail. So if you do 20,000 wholesale this month, then that normally counts as 40,000, just like it always does. And that's what it's going to count for May. All right. But come July 1st, when our year starts over, instead of seeing your little thing of what you have in, 0 on July 1, it's going to say $40,000, okay? So let's say your unit does $10,000 in May. That normally counts for 20,000, right? So they're going to do it on the retail. And sometimes it's less, because if you have new consultants, y'all know that all their bonuses count towards your retail. So you want to look at the retail amount, okay? Not necessarily wholesale. But anyway, let's just say you did 10,000, it was 20,000. So that means that in May, you'll start out with 20,000 toward the new year for your unit. So that's going to help you get on 300,000, 400, $500,000, trip, $1 million, $2 million. Okay, so that's what that is. So think about it as like a friend of mine, Callie DeBlander said. Callie DeBlander Bergen said it's like a now and later. It's going to count now and it's going to count later. All right. So for this month, it doesn't double. It's just going to count in July or for the next seminar year. Okay. which is pretty exciting. So that maxes out at 40,000 retail. So in your mind, think 20,000 wholesale is what I got to do. Okay. Okay. The second one is quarter sales. So that's going to max out at 4,000 retail, which is 2,000 wholesale, right? So you want to, in your mind, you want to say, hey, I'm going to try to sell at least $4,000 in the month of May so that I can order $2,000, right? And then, so it's going to count 4,000 retail for the quarter sales for this seminar year. But on July 1st, for the new seminar year, I'm going to start out with 4,000. That's awesome. So that is worth working for. But no matter what you do, whether you max it out or maybe you just do your normal 600. So instead of having 1,200 just for this month, July 1st, it's going to start out with 1,200 toward the new year. Okay. And that's in retail credit toward the quart of sales. All right. So the last one is the quart of sharing. And the maximum of that is 6 to count. Okay. So if you got 6 team members in the month of May, so that just needs to be your goal. 6 people in the month of May. Then once they're Great Start qualified, okay, well, actually, excuse me, I'm gonna need to tell you this absolutely correct. Okay, so it's 6 Great Start qualifiers in the month of May. 6 Great Start qualifiers in the month of May. So these are people that you recruit in May or you've recruited in February, March, or April. They have not finished their Great Start qualified yet. So maybe they came in February and they didn't order at all. And then maybe in March they did a 200. In April they didn't order. In May they do a 400. So now they're Great Start qualified. Y'all know the 4 months that they're in the business. So let's look at it a couple different ways. Maybe you got a ton of recruits last month and they did not place their order yet. Okay, well this is their second month, so they can actually do the ready, set, sell, which is the big bonus, right? So if they get their 600 in, of course that's going to count. But maybe maybe you didn't get any recruits. Maybe you did not recruit anybody in February, March, or April, but it's May. So it's really just the ones you recruit in May that become qualified in May that count. So they've got to finish their order in May. I hope that makes sense. Because let's say they come in May and they don't order and it's May, June, July, August. That's not going to double. Do y'all understand? So it's what happens in May is what's going to count for next seminar year. So your goal is look back and look at all your recruits that you personally recruited, okay, that you personally recruited in February, March, April, and then this coming month. And those are the people that would be qualified to count an additional person for next year. So if you have none, don't worry about it. Get 6 this month. Let's get them all qualified. And then next month, in July, they count as 6. 6 more. You'll start the year with 6. So what does that mean? Let's say you did that. That means that the quart of sharing is 24. So you would only have to get 18 people in the year to get that beautiful gold and diamond bumblebee pin. It'll be on the quart of sharing. Okay? So that's what that means. Y'all got it? So let's say you just get 1. Okay? So like, for example, last month I got 3 team members. 2 ordered and were qualified, so they're not going to count. But 1 didn't. It's funny because I was really pushing her to do it, right? I thought she was going to, but now she's going to do her order this month. So she'll count for me this month and for next seminar year. Okay? So I hope that clears that up. So it's not anything doubled this month. It's now and later. Okay? If you have questions, you can put in the chat. Okay, so that's called twice as nice. Twice as nice. So the orders have to be received and accepted by the end of the month, by May 30th. Okay, so the next thing, Mary Kay eStart. Well, we've already talked about that. I personally talked about it, right? And so I'm so excited about that. Now, I will tell you, for me and for our unit, we have had a couple of eStarts that came in with the $30 to get the website free and the ProPay free, but the majority of brand new people are doing the $130, which is awesome because you know what? We are, the world is coming out of this pandemic, and some of us are able to go ahead and start doing facials and parties. So, I found that my restarts, the people that came back in that already had a kit, they did the 30, but the other people are doing 130. Okay. So you have 3 choices: to come in with the eStart for 30, to come in with the normal starter kit for 100, or to come in with the eStart and the starter kit. Now, let me just tell you that the bestie vouchers. So this is important. Okay. So your people that recruit people in their first 4 months, they have 3 bestie vouchers. All right. So they have, if they were signed up in February, then they need to use them by the end of this month because this is their 4th month in the business. And when they use that bestie voucher, okay, then they can actually get the starter kit for $75, or they can get the starter kit and the e-start for only $105. That is awesome, you guys. So like my girl that signed up last month, she came in with the $130, the starter kit and the e-start. She signed up 2 people. They both came in with, well, actually one of them is a little bit older, and she was not really interested in the, she really wasn't that interested in the website or the ProPay. It was her mom anyway. So she just did the starter kit, but she did the starter kit for $75. And then the other gal did the $130. So just kind of remember that the bestie vouchers do count. They don't count just toward the $30 e-start. They can't come in for $5. So, but you want to kind of push these people and say, hey, I mean, this is a great opportunity because this month they get a $100 bonus if they get them qualified in May. So I text my new consultant last night. I said, guess what? She recruited her mom and her sister. I said, guess what? When both of them get their qualified order in May, you get $100 for each. That's $200. Plus you get $440 of free product because you get that team building bonus. So you guys, we need to really talk to our new people about getting use those 3 bestie vouchers in May. That's what they need to do. Okay. And it'll just blow up your unit, blow up their team. And of course, if they become a red jacket and they have 3 qualified, then they're going to get that red jacket free, right? That rock and red contest that they've got and another $100 bonus. They're going to be rich. Who needs the PPP loan when you can do rock and red, right? So that's that. Okay. Let's see, the rock and red, just talk about that. That's when you have 3 or more Great Start qualified people. And that contest was from April 1st to June 30th. And same thing, the people have to be Great Start qualified in either April, May, or June to get this, okay? And there's 3 people, and they get the brand new red jacket. And they'll order that on July the 12th is when they get to order it. Okay, and they do have to pay the shipping, but that's all. And if, as a director, if you get 3 of your girls that do that, you get a beautiful Kendra Scott necklace. So that's why you want to build 3 red jackets between now and the end of June, right? And these are, I mean, well, they will be 3 red jackets, but they could even already be in red for this contest. Just 3 people to do the contest. So these are former reds. You may have a team leader that does it right now, or you may have a new red. And if they're a new red, guess what? As a director, you get a $100 bonus. Well, if they're your personals. So there you go. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to mention that Skin Analyzer app. You guys know about that. That came out in April as well. And that's a big help for these girls that are coming in with no starter kit, because at least they can have that, send it to their customers. They can scan their face and they can recommend some things to her. And so if you're not using that, do it on yourself first. I did a little video about how to use it, and it's just real simple. If you want it, let me know. I'll give it to you. But anyway, I think that's going to be a big help for our new girls to kind of have something to offer to their customers as well. Okay. And then the digital business basics. If you look under In Touch and you look under My Business, you'll see, under Education, you'll see digital business basics. And there is a whole slew of things on how to run your business digitally. And it's really, really good, you guys. And there's a lot on there. I mean, it is a little overwhelming, but you just go on there and check it out. There's all kind of little PowerPoints about how to do your first party digitally and everything you're supposed to do. So here's the thing. The younger gals, the people that are more tech savvy, they'll jump on there and they'll go, oh, I got this. And they'll read it, do it, and those that are a little bit fearful of technology, it might be a little overwhelming, but at least it's there for them if they want it, right? So I thought that was good. Okay. Okay, the new products. I'm excited about the new products, you guys. And so I want to tell you about 2 things. For sales directors, I want to show you something. So I'm going to screen share for just a second. And this is fine. I'm going to probably let the consultants look at this too. It's no big deal. But I want to show you something pretty cool. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen on Zoom. So right here it says it says the look and the applause. This is in the director's memo, and it says that of course we're not mailing the lookbook out, so it's just going to be downloadable. And a lot of people will wonder, how do I share that with my customer? Well, look what they did right here. You pull it up on your computer, you can click on this, and then I'm afraid that's probably not showing right now. So let me just pull that back up and show you. Hang on a second. Okay, when you click on that link, you'll pull this up, and it has a 6-page little guide of how to share the lookbook. Isn't that awesome? So you can actually go on here as a director, and you can, and it's under education, actually under business basics. You could be able to click on it, so you can look under that. But it says share the catalog, and it just has, you can screenshot this and put this on your group website if you want to. That's what I'm planning on doing. And it shows you that you're just going to go to Mary Kay. You're going to click on e-catalog. All right, this is on marykay.com, by the way. So you're going to, this is important. You're going to log into your own marykay.com. marykay.com, like mine would be marykay.com/Cleta. And then I'm going to click at the top where it says e-catalog right here. And then I am going to, it'll bring it up, and it's going to look like this. Okay. And there's a lot of little things right here at the top. And so you're going to look at the toolbar that has the share. And you know, we're familiar with that share icon. It's just like it in all different kind of things. Okay. So you'll click on that, and then it'll ask you how you want to share it with someone. You know, and it'll come up with as a message or as an email, or, you know, how you're going to do it. Okay. And so you can share it to a page, or just a page of it, or you can share the entire issue. And it says that on there, a page or the entire issue, whatever you want to share. Okay. And then you can even send yourself a copy. Right here, it says send yourself a copy, and it will show right here what you sent. Okay. So anyway, and then it shows how to share if you don't have a marykay.com. And the only difference is that when you don't have it, it will, when someone clicks on it, like wants to purchase, it'll click them back to marykay.com, not to your own personal website to order. So then they'll have to call you with what they want to order if you don't have one. The other way to share is there's an e-catalog app. And this is more what I'm tended to tell my people is when the new people, to tell them to download the Great Start app, and they need to download My Customers Plus, and they need to download the e-catalog. You know, I say really download them all, but the e-catalog is going to be very helpful. And with the e-catalog, after they download it, there'll be all these different choices for which applause, or which, I keep saying applause, which lookbook they want to share with someone. And so like the new lookbook is like right here at the top. And then you just click when you click on it, you click the share button. Okay. And then from the share button, you simply tap how you're going to share it to the girl, through a message, through email, or whatever, however you want to share it. Okay. And so anyway, that's how you do it. If you want to share it straight to Facebook, to your group page, that's probably what I'm going to do. You know, that's going to be the easiest way, or to, you know, to your business page. And then, you know, you can forward that to anything you want to. But I wanted to show you those directions are all in there for you. Okay. So, all right. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, I'm going to go back to, well, yeah, I'm going to go back to screen share for just a second, okay? Okay, this is the new lookbook, by the way. So I just thought we'll go over it. It's really cute because it's all about pink. This girl even has pink hair. That's the front cover. It's she a doll. Okay, so celebrate pink, and it talks about, you know, how we celebrate pink. I'm not going to read that whole new thing, but it's pretty cool. And then they have all the new products. So, you know, I know the directors have already seen them, but I know some consultants are watching this. So I'll just kind of show you a couple of them. Well, I'll have to do that in a second. I'll pull them out. I'll just tell you about them real quick. So first of all, we got the, the clear proof, where you get the free towel, the free little cute towel for every one you purchase. So if you get 10 charcoal masks that you order wholesale, then you get 10 cute little towels, all right? The other thing they brought back is the white tea and citrus satin body whip shade cream. That was a big hit when they had it before. It's 22, and so that is really, really nice to go with our body care set. Okay, then they have the awesome, the awesome Panorama mascara, and it's got this really cool, bristles on it that shows you, you put it on, you put your, it's like steps 1, 2, 3, you coat it, then you comb it, then you fan it out, all right? And it's in a cool packaging, and there's also the eyelash curler came back as well. And so the price of that is $16, and then the eyelash curler is $12, okay? Then this is something I really, really like, and when you see my lips, this is my color. And it's so funny, I've seen some women that put it on, and it's like this that you see in the picture where it's real like a nude looking color. I have a lot of whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'm just hot, right? But mine is really pink. And so I love the color. But my lips are naturally a little bit darker too. And so this is a pH balance that transforms based on your unique chemistry. So nobody's going to look the same. It has a subtle flush of a one-of-a-kind color. It's moisturizing. It's a moisturizing complex for soft, creamy color, kissable lips. But the cool thing about this is, and this is in our lookbook, it says, according to the UN Women, crisis like COVID-19 can be especially difficult for those experiencing domestic violence. You can join Mary Kay's global Pink Changing Lives calls Empowerment Program and help to change the lives of women and their families affected by the pandemic. In the United States, from April 26th through, because it counts our direct early orders, through August 15th, $1 will be donated for the sale of each of the limited edition Intuitive pH Lip Balm. Isn't that awesome? So for everyone you order and sell, they're going to give $1 to the foundation. And so that is big. I think you will sell a ton of these. I love the way it feels. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, then we have our Ready, Set, Sell, our Correct Mary Kay at Play color correcting stick. And of course it's green. Those of you that have been with us for a while, we used to have some green concealer way back in the day. And this helps target areas that are pink or red on your face. Green neutralizes redness, so it kind of wipes out any kind of redness and gives you more even looking complexion. So, little goes a long way. You just dot it on wherever you need it, and then you put your foundation on. And so you can see it works for bronze and for ivory skin tones, all right? And some people ask me about sharpeners, and I have a sharpeners that we used to have. We used to combine on MK Connections. So I did not take the time to look and see if they're still on MK Connections, but honestly, you can buy sharpeners anywhere. So they'll have to get some sharpeners. Okay, I think so. Anyway, let me look at this thing and see.
Cleta,
It rolls
up.
they roll up.
It rolls
Praise
up.
the Lord, they roll up. You know what? It's funny. Right after I said that, I looked at it, I'm like, that don't even seem right. A friend of mine asked me about sharpeners. I said, I don't know. I didn't think about that. Okay, good. They roll up. Mary Kay, so smart. Okay, then you see the two beautiful makeovers for the summer. Gorgeous. I love it. There's a mature woman and a bronze skin woman. Beautiful. Talks about product safety in here. People like that. Everybody's about safety and cleanliness right now. The featured product of the month is the lifting serum. And so you can see that on here, which is a great reorder product for everybody. And then it has the rest of our skincare. Of course, it has the Time Wise, it has the botanicals, it has the acne, our acne set, the Clear Proof, the Naturally, the men's product. And then, of course, the summer, the two things are back, which is the After Sun Replenishing Gel and the Subtle Tanning Lotion. And then you see everything that has sunscreen in it on one page. It's pretty awesome. And then, of course, it has a list of our best sellers and the beautiful Cecilia James and her daughter on here, Mallory. That is so cute. Talks about their story, their I Can story, which is pretty cool. And then on the digital version, it's like I can actually click on this and it takes me straight to her video. Isn't that neat? And the three people down here. So that's the cool thing about being a online magazine is that they are interactive, okay? And then, of course, at the back, you see all of the prices. And the coolest thing about the whole lookbook is the back page. It says, Mary Kay, iconic, empowering, timeless. After 56 years, the legacy of our founder is as powerful as ever. The company she created has stayed true to its mission to help women with confidence building products, a life-changing opportunity, and values we can all be proud of. So I think the lookbook is beautiful. All the products are beautiful. So this is the little towelette for the mask. I think it's awesome. And that will even be available on customer delivery service orders. You'll be glad to know. This is the Color at Play color corrective stick, which rolls up. You do not need, you do not need a sharpener. So glad to figure that out today. Okay, this is the mascara, and I have it on. See how, do my lashes look fanned out, y'all? Come on. Anyway, I love it. There's that. Okay, this is the lip balm, Intuitive pH lip balm. So this is the color. It starts out on me. This is the color. So it just must be my perfect color. I love it. I really, really like it. I love how moisturizing it is. Of course, this is our whipped shade cream, and it is really amazing. And everybody that, when it went away, I had directors going, you got any? I gotta have it. People love this. And of course, our eyelash curler, we've had that before. And then our two favorites are After Sun Gel and our Settle Tanning Lotion. Okay, so, you know, it's a good lineup. There were some things that Mary Kay was gonna come out with that we couldn't because of the pandemic and them having to do more on skincare. You know, that's why we're open. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, right? So I'm so happy that we found a way to stay open, and we found a way to, the products that we have to be something that we could use, you know, and that we could still keep selling. So let me look over here in the chat. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, so the look, the applause, let me see if there's any, oh, okay, let me just say that there is a May 2020 media playbook to show the consultants and directors an idea of what to post every day, and or different days of the week. It says the words to post, and it has some digital pictures. So you guys make sure you look at that. And they just wanted to remind the consultants and directors that when you if you post anything, if it includes a price, a special, a free sample, or the starter kit price, or the e-start price, that is a commercial message. And even I was guilty of putting the e-start price, and I took it off, you know, because we don't want to do anything to get Mary Kay in trouble with the FTC, you know, the Federal Trade Commission, or anybody else, right? So that goes on your business page or on your personal group page. And so I'll tell you what I'm telling my consultants to do. You know, it's okay to say, I'm so excited. I have a new website, you know, but not say order from my website or whatever. I think that would be okay. But anyway, just, you know, you want to have, if you're new or if you're getting new people, have them set up that business page ASAP so that they can get that rolling and get the business rolling. Just talk to them about it. That is a real business, and all real businesses, you don't see the owner of a printing company putting all kind of ads on his personal page about printing. No, it's on the printing company page. And if they don't have a business page, it's not even considered a real business, right? I mean, that's how you think of it these days. So I think it's good for us to do that. This month, the prize this month is the Miracle Maker. It's called Be a Miracle Maker, and it's a beautiful necklace. It's a stunning necklace. Here, I'll show you a picture of it real quick. Let me see where it is. Hang on. Okay. So this is the, let me get this a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. Okay. This is it right here. And this is the necklace for a 600 for the month of May. And then of course the consistency necklace is anyone that did a 600 March, April, May, and June. And that is that. Okay. All right. The next thing is customer delivery service. The discount has been extended for shipping. So if they ship through USPS, Postal Service, it went from $6.95 to $3.50. If it shipped from UPS, it went from $10.95 to $7. Some people ask me what the difference in that. You have a choice when you do it, but sometimes if it's a certain amount and it's too big or heavy, then it automatically clicks into the UPS. Okay, UPS is sometimes a little faster than our Postal Service snail male. But you never know, right? And I normally would just go for the cheaper one. I mean, people aren't in that big of a hurry, right? And of course, anybody that has customer delivery service orders, it does count all through the month and toward their, staying active. One question I've gotten from a lot of my people, so I'll just go ahead and cover it. New people that come in, even though they get a free website and they get a free pro pay, they cannot use customer delivery service until they get active. It's just the same rules. But you know what? It's not that big a deal. They can still have their people order from their webpage, but they need to click from my inventory. And then when they get enough up, you'll have to motivate them and say, listen, you need to have a goal. If you cannot, let's say you cannot come in with inventory at all, there's no way you can get any money, no credit, nobody will help you, you can't do it, okay? Then, you could do some virtual parties, you can put some things on the website, you can make phone calls, and then you let people know that you're gonna, have a goal that you're gonna do your first order, by next Friday. And you can put that's the goal. And then you can just collect all these orders up until you have enough to place that first order, get them active, order everything that you sold, have it sent to you, and then you can go deliver it, or you may have to put it in the mail yourself. But that's okay. I mean, y'all, don't let that be a big deal why people can't get going. It's just not that big a deal. Most people, they can go and place that little bit of an order just to get themselves some stuff, right? So just it won't be a big deal unless you make it a big deal, okay? For directors, I will say that there is our car winners, there's a new insurance card you need to print out. Go to the car on InTouch, and then you'll want to print out your new insurance card. And they have as of May 1st, as of today, there is a new insurance. And we're going to be with a company called Fleet Response. It said it replaces the company we did have, which was called Element. So Fleet Response. And the biggest change is that if you get in a wreck or you have damage to your car, not that any of us ever would in our whole Mary Kay lifetime, but if you did, they will take the deduction. Instead of having to pay the garage, they will take it out of your check instead of having to pay Joe Blow. Okay, so I think that's really good. Okay, there's only 12 days left for the My Mary Kay Moment contest that's going on. So where you submit your picture and tell your Mary Kay moment. And so if you haven't done it, you want to do that, because they might use these pictures somewhere else, even if you're not a winner. So get on there and how we take 7 jillion pictures of Mary Kay, right? So get on there and post one. And don't think I won't win. Somebody's going to win. It don't matter. Just get in the contest, right? Get in the contest. So you're going to go to marykay.com/my MK moment You upload your picture and you put a little description of why that was your Mary Kay moment. You know what I did? I was on the Great Wall of China on my very first top director trip, and I posted a picture of that. That was a moment for me, so you probably have had a moment. No matter what it is, it's your moment, and I'm sure it's amazing. So the other things to think about this month is Mary Kay's birthday is on the 12th. That ends the Team Up for Women contest, where we all, try to donate during this time to the Mary Kay Foundation in honor of Mary Kay. You can find more information on that on marykayfoundation.org. And, a lot of us used to, during this time we would do it at our meetings. So maybe you could do a little something with your unit, or just maybe yourself. You could donate for the next 12 days a percentage of your sales to the foundation to support that. Okay. They are going to, this is interesting. If you won a prize at career conference and you did, obviously they didn't have it. It says what they're going to do. It says later this month, prizes will begin to be added to the product orders to those who register for career conference and earn the prize. So for example, if you were top 10, if you had any other prize coming to you in your order in May, they will put your prize. So be looking for a little Easter egg with a prize in it. Okay. And then it says there's Mary Kay Motivate video series. There's 2 new video series each month now through July, responding to our challenges. It's kind of the theme of it. And it says that right now, independent executive senior sales director, Terry Brinkley, Terry, I should know her name because she's a buddy of mine. I think I call her Terry, but anyway, she's a nurse practitioner, manager, and a single mother. She still finds time to run the business. And then top sales director, Belle Martin, also is a domestic violence survivor and a single mom with adult kids. And she has a video in there too. So I'm looking forward to looking at that. They do have the dates for the new director Sales Education Week, August 3rd in Dallas. Excuse me, registration opens August 3rd, but it's going to be September 23rd through 26th for the new directors. And then there's also one December the 3rd through the 6th, and you can register for that in November. So they are planning on having that. I do not know about seminar. They did not say anything about it, so I can't say anything about it. Okay. There is a Great Start, in the Great Start app, there's a video about inventory, you guys, and if you don't have your own video, you can use the one in the Great Start app. Directors could download the app, only directors, and you can share that video. It says, right now you can share the video via text or email in English or Spanish with a beauty consultant who haven't made an inventory decision. And before now, it was just available on the video lounge, but now it's in the Great Start. And it's available to sales directors and above to share, okay? There's also a Mary Kay mobile learning app that has all kind of the summit speeches, all the people that were the top 3 that got to speak at Career Conference. They have, in the nationals, they have their speeches on the learning app. So you may want to pull that up. All right, you guys, that was a lot. Do you have any questions, anybody? If not, that's really what I wanted to share and just kind of get it out there early for my own sales directors and some of the ones that we have. We have a directors meeting here in South Georgia, North Florida area. So I just want to put that out real quick. So if you have a question, you can put in the chat or just unmute yourself and ask it. And I am going to go ahead and stop the recording.